first of all, about you, how are you feeling at the start of yet another season?
What a wonderful question. I feel really good in myself. I feel fit, I feel strong, and I still have like an unwavering belief and desire to continue playing football.
And the worst is over, the pre-season is over, which is always the hardest thing for footballers, isn't it?
No, they never get easier. But credit where credit is due. The guys, the backroom staff have meticulously put together a well-planned and structured pre-season. And I think you saw on display today evidence of the training, the high intensity, the pressing, the togetherness come out in the game today.
It's going to be a kind of different season for Rochdale because in previous years you've been one of the smaller clubs in a bigger league. Now you're going to be one of the targets, I would imagine. So how different is that going to be for you?
Good way to put it. I'm personally of the belief, and I know the players and the backroom staff are of the similar ilk, that regardless of who we're playing against, the magnitude of us in comparison, let's say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit. We've just got to focus on ourselves, cancel out any kind of background noise, no pun intended, and give it our best shot and have an attitude towards application, a desire and a determination week in, week out to be competitive first and foremost and play football and go and win games in a good manner.
But that's your attitude, but the attitude of the opposition is going to possibly be slightly different than it would be in previous years.
Yeah, I'd expect them to have an attitude to try and win the game. And regardless of what league, what division, you're always going to come up against teams that are competitive and they want to win the game as well because something's on the line, 3 points. And we're going to go into every game with incredible belief and backing from the manager and the backroom staff, and all of the players got big belief in themselves and the team and what we're trying to achieve. So, yeah, it's a great question, but regardless of what league you're in, it's going to be competitive.
The bookies have you, I think, as third favourites. The manager's Jimmy's kind of downplaying that. How tough a league do you think it's going to be?
It's foreign to me. I've never played there. I'd be lying if I said to you it's going to be easy, it's going to be hard. I don't know until I personally play in it. I know some of the boys in the team have played there and they said it's an incredibly tough league. Like League 2 is, like League 1, like the Championship, like the Premiership is. So I'm going into it as a bit of a novice, but with an attitude, an open attitude to learn and apply myself personally, but I know the team's coming in with that mindset as well.
You've got to keep the spine together. We saw in the match against Bradford, you've got Max Taylor and Ethan at the back. You've got Adam Clayton, interesting signing in midfield along with Jimmy Kay, and you've got you and Devante up front. How important is it to keep a lot of you fit for a starter?
Yeah, the nucleus of any team's always through the spine of it. But the younger boys that are coming through, they're ready, they're raring to go, and they want to take all of our positions. And there's no one set to play every single game. And we've created that environment of competitiveness, and it all stems from what we do during the week, which will lend to the weekend what sort of team gets picked. So, I agree with your point on the nucleus, the spine of a team, and being strong. But we need a competitive squad.
How impressed have you been with Jimmy McNulty in pre-season and setting things up for the season?
Incredibly, like I mentioned there, the meticulous planning around the pre-season. I know that he's worked with Kev Givens and the sports scientist Ben Eakins to really plan a pre-season that's based around high intensity, playing a attacking style of football and attacking and progressive with the light to create like dynamic, agile players. So to your question, I've been incredibly impressed with Jimmy. Looking back now in hindsight, I wish he had the opportunity when he took over for 2 or 3 games last season to have a real crack at it. But that wasn't his time. He's got it this summer now, full time. and he's got 100% my backing. I'm so proud of him and so happy that he's got the chance.
Okay, final point. You might have to answer this diplomatically, but I said the bookies see you as third favourites, the managers may be underplaying. How do you think you'll do?
If we demonstrate the characteristics what you saw today, I think we'll have a successful season. Can I define success at this moment in time? No. Off of what I alluded to earlier on with it being new to a majority of the squad, but we'll take each game as it comes and give it our best shot.